Although I am involved with CADAC, the Center of ADHD Awareness Canada, the views and opinions expressed in this episode are those of the participants and do not reflect those of CADAC. And now, cue the music.
This is the Impulsive Thinker Podcast, a show for high-achieving ADHD entrepreneurs. Together, we will inform and educate you about how to improve your self-awareness while developing systems, routines, and habits for conquering the entrepreneurial world. Here is your host, André Brisson.
Hey there, it's André here with another short for the Impulsive Thinker Podcast, the podcast for the high-achieving ADHD entrepreneur. This episode is brought to you by CADAC, the Center of ADHD Awareness Canada. You can get more information and you can donate at www.caddac.ca. About a month ago, I was with my entrepreneurial group quarterly meeting and was talking to one person there, and then she challenged me to get back into the gym. She did that because I actually said I'm wanting to go to the gym, I'm looking at blah, 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 blah. And, in a way I was making a lot of excuses, but then she came back and said, you know what? When are you going to find a gym? And she wouldn't let it go. So I said, 2 weeks, I'll sign up with the gym and then I'll find a personal trainer so I can get the goals that I want to and do it properly and healthy and some of the accountability. But in the end, I didn't realize with her that it was my accountability partner to make sure I was doing it, because she emailed me making sure that I checked in with her to let her know my progress and all that, and I ended up picking a gym. And I just did my first session with the personal trainer this morning, and it went very well. The guy knows what he's doing, and it's not a hack, so it'll be good for me. And but the main point all this is about is, why am I going back to the gym where I can just do the exercise at home and all that crap? Well, the reason I'm not doing it at home is because it's at home. I need to physically move. Once I'm over there, I might as well be there if that's the gym. So it's a change of environment. And then it also does a change of mental energy, so I can actually do it and have less distractions. Because if I'm home, I'll be distracted, or I can make very good excuses not to do stuff. But in the end, what I came to term was, yes, I've gained some weight. Originally, I was thinking I want to go back to the gym to lose that weight. But that was not the main focus or the main reason. I realized later. Yes, losing weight and get rid of my one pack is definitely a goal of mine. But this time, it's not going to be my main priority where I'm going to go head down, ass up, and just go till I get it. The goal this time was, I just got to be moving. And what COVID really showed me was not being in motion, not moving, really affected me. And it really internalized that struggle, the ADHD struggle. And then just, that in a way made me lazy and lethargic because I buried that hyperactivity. And burying that hyperactivity came out in different ways, which was not healthy or very well for other people. Because once COVID set up, I'm now driving more. I'm driving to construction site. I'm driving to parks. I'm driving to camping. I'm just driving my kids around to their events. And that's when I realized that a lot of people are saying with ADHD, hyperactive ADHD, you need to be physically moving at all times and burn off that energy. Well, I've talked to a few others that are physically hyperactive as well. And I think this also falls into, even with inattentive ADHD, I'm seeing that my daughter and some other inattentive ADHD. As long as we're moving, it's better for us. So me driving, that's where I do a lot of my best thinking, because me driving is keeping 20% of my brain activated so I can focus on 5 things rather than 200. But in the end, is I am moving. I'm going from one place to another. I don't know if it's a sense of purpose, but just moving helps me and my energy. And I actually feel better because I do somehow release some sort of energy. But as long as I'm moving, be it driving, flying, even so, going from one place to another, it really helps to settle my hyperactivity. And I think flying, driving burns off a certain different type of energy. But now being at the gym, it's definitely burning physical energy. But a lot of the stuff I'm doing is just stuff like cardio. I'm doing cardio not to necessarily lose a bunch of weight. It's actually so I'm just moving. So I'm doing more stuff to move. If I feel up to it, I go hard and heavy. If I don't feel like it that day, I actually just go slow because I'm moving. with the workouts, with the weights, that works the muscles, which is also great for ADHD brain. But again, I'm moving. I'm actually going from one machine or one set. I set up in one place to do one exercise, and I physically move to another. And I keep doing that motion, moving. So that was kind of a correlation of hyperactivity in motion and movement. And I think for most of us, I think we got to realize we just got to keep moving. Be it outside, be it in nature, being at the gym. Just moving helps settle our restlessness. Hope this helped, and I wonder what your thoughts are about this. If you can email me at andre@andreb.ca, be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the Impulsive Thinker podcast. If you have a question, comment, or suggestion for the show, please visit theimpulsivethinker.com. The Impulsive Thinker podcast is produced by Tactical Breakthroughs and hosted by André Brisson. Remember, ADHD is only a part of you, not all of you.